Hey, baby, I want to know what's on your mind. Hey, baby, I want to know what's on your mind. Yo, I'm going to move this and put this over here on the side because I need y'all to see this shirt. I need y'all to see the shirt. I need you to see the shirt. That's what you need to see is the shirt. And I'm going to close the door. Hold on. We going to close the door. You got to go out. Let's get ready to get real excited up in here. Let's get ready to get real excited up in here, people. Yo, what up? Welcome to another edition of the Uncle Luke Show podcast. It is brought to you by no other than Luke Records at lukerecords.com. Go to lukerecords.com. Go get all your Luke gear and everything like that. I'm sorry, I got a big shirt on today. I got the big shirt. Listen, you need to see the shirt. You need to, let me just get myself out of here. You need to see the shirt. You can always go to my website, Luther Campbell for Congress, and get you a shirt. You can get you. Where's the hat? Do I need to put the hat on? Do I need to put the hat on? We need to put the hat, not the blue, not the hat. Oh, we need to put the hat. Hey, baby. I just love the people I'm running against because they don't look like this. What up, y'all? What's up, baby? Let me get the brim right. Let me get it right. Talk to me. This shit looks good. We are gonna win, no matter what. We gonna win, no matter what. Yes, sir, baby. I want to welcome you all to the Luke Show podcast. We are brought to you by Luke Records and lukerecords.com. And as you can see, I got in the corner up here. I got in the corner right there. I got your logo right there. And we going to have us a good time. Look here, man. It's all about the campaign. We're official now. We're official. We are officially qualified to run for Congress. It was official last week. It was official, baby. So this thing is on and popping. Haters are out there. They are some kind of way out there. They ain't playing. Them haters ain't playing. I'm like, make the brim go down like that. Them haters ain't playing. Haters go hate. Haters go hate. But hey, look here. They can do what they gotta do. It's all good. But if you're on YouTube, thank you for being on here. I love you all. Thank you for being on here. If you are on my Twitter, Uncle Luke Real One on X, the most horriblest platform in mankind. The horriblest platform in mankind. If you are on X, listen, I understand. I had 89,000 followers for the last 10 years. It don't go up and it don't go down. So we already know what Elon Musk got going on over there. Hey, look, it is what it is. Fine. X. Hey, shouts out to everybody that's on Instagram right now. Yo, y'all are here. Instagram. I want to thank you guys for joining us right here. I know y'all look for TNA. It's not that kind of show. Y'all come in, be like 10,000 people come in. Oh, we want to see what's going on. And there's no TNA. Okay, we're gone. There's no BBLs. Okay, we're gone. There's no controversy. We're gone. Instagram sucks too. Now, for all my good folks on Facebook, I got to have Facebook. I got to have Facebook. How about all y'all good people over there on Facebook? I love y'all. Thank you for joining us. Uncle Luke. Make sure if you want to go follow me on Facebook, go to my fan page. That's Uncle Luke fan page. Follow me. It's another like 500,000 people over there. Go over there and enjoy yourself and follow me. And then also over there on YouTube. All my good people over there on YouTube. I love y'all. Thank you for joining us. And this is what we do. We do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As you know, I'm running for office. So I'm all out and about and going doing meetings. I'm coming back. I got to knock on doors. I should be knocking on doors right now. I'm not going to be on here 5 o'clock because I got to knock on doors. I got to knock on the doors. Hello, Miss Gladys. Hello, this is Luther Campbell. I'm running for Congress. I pray that somebody don't see my black ass knocking at the door and be like, yo, what you doing at my door, son? That's why I got to go with my shirt on and all my goodies on to let people know that I am running for office. I'm running for Congress. I'm officially qualified. Y'all thought I wasn't going to get qualified, but I am. And I want to say, now that I'm qualified, I need everybody to send $5 on the stroll down there. You see it. LutherCampbellForCongress.com. Go to the website, make a campaign contribution of $5. If you got more to contribute more. It's just that simple. The only reason and the only way we win races, congressional races, local races, state races, federal races, you got to put money into your candidate's campaign. And if you don't put money into your candidate's campaign, then the special interest groups will. Those are people who don't look like us. And when they put the money in the campaign, they expect to get something back. 99.1% of the time, what they want back is the community. They want to suck the community dry of its resources. Like, say, for instance, if you was running for a school board member, they want the milk contract. Do you know what the milk contract is in a school board system, say like Broward County? Probably the 4th largest district in the world. The milk contract is probably a $10 million contract. That is how things work. So somebody that's doing milk, he would then put money into that campaign of that official and end up that official then does what? When his contract comes up, oh, I'm voting for him because he put money into my campaign, and he gets the milk contract. And he goes and live in a big old mansion, and he's sitting there off of your dime because you didn't play the game. And then when the gentrifier comes, the developer who wants to come develop in the neighborhood, he comes and dumps a boatload of money in. He tell his cement guy, he tell his crane guy, he tell his plaster guy, he tell the electrician guy, he tell the plumber guy, he says, we're going to support this particular candidate right here because we're going to get all of the contracts and we are going to gentrify the neighborhood. So the black community needs a lot of affordable housing. So we got to dump a lot of money into a black candidate's race, the one that we can control. And now we know he's going to give us all the property. Then we give him a little something on the side. And next thing you know, we can build this building. He puts it in. He goes and fight. I need Julio Raimundo to build this building because he's the right person for the campaign. He's the right person for our community. And he's paid off all the activists in the community. And they want Julio Raimundo to build this building, and when the building is built, what ends up happening? Julio Raimundo has some little lady sitting up in the office okay, Gladys, you trying to move in here? I need your first tax return, second tax return, third tax return for the last 5-10 years, huh? I don't have all that. My accountant left and went and moved. My other one, he retired. I don't have all this information. Well, Gladys, you can't get in here. And then Julio Chavez's sister come in and it becomes like, oh, she can get in. You don't need to have all that because you haven't been here long as Gladys. Gladys has been here all her life, and we expect Gladys to have all this information. Okay, and so shit happens. So Gladys does not get in to the complex. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. I just get sidetracked and I start talking about Gladys, Julio Chavez, Julio Raimundo, but I'll try to explain to y'all what's going on in the world, because the world is not designed for African Americans to win. I'm sorry. Everything we've accomplished, we got from the bootstrap. When they went to World War II And blacks fought alongside whites. Whites came back, and what did they do? They gave them house and they gave them land. They sent the blacks back into what? Slavery. And so that is the way of the world. That is how things are here today. And so we had to find a way, make our own, and then they had to get involved with what we were doing, whether it was music, sports, entertainment, and find a way that they can reap some of the rewards and some of the profits of us as individuals. So that's what you got, man. That's what you got. But if you're not smart enough to know the game that these people playing, then you'll be lost in the sauce. You'll be working for somebody forever. You see streeters calling me right now. I got to text him, say, I'm on now. You know, these people are so late. They just don't understand. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for being on the show right now and here. Like I said, we're going to try to do it on time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on in the afternoon, but I'll have the show rebroadcast at 5 o'clock on those days, because early I have to go, and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I got to go knock on doors. I got to make calls. I'm doing the old school way. Everybody is sending AI people. No, I'm getting on the phone. Hello, this is Luther Campbell. Hi, I'm running for Congress. I need your support. I need your vote. I need you to, vote for me. These are some of the things that we're gonna do. We're gonna attack this affordable housing issue. We're gonna bring some jobs back into the community, the infrastructure. We're gonna expand the port. Hey, listen, it's funny, right? Because my opponent, the white lady, she was at the port this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, at the port. When has a candidate went to the port? Oh, did they see on my platform right here where it said port expansion? They never thought about the port. No congressional candidate, no congressman or woman thought anything about the port until they saw it on my platform. Why did I talk about the port? Because the port needs to be expanded for us, by us, not them. Do you know when they expanded the Miami port, it was like 400 million, like some billions of dollars? Do you think any black contractors got any of those jobs? The expansion of the port will increase so many other jobs. So this bitch, this woman down there to the port, caping like, oh, I can't wait to go speak to the guys at the port. I already talked to the guys at the port at the club when they had a little shang-dang. So they're well aware. Everybody's aware. Port expansion. They can't keep up with me. All they're going to do is go live. All they're going to do is follow my platform and say, oh, I could do this. But here it is. Everything that's on my platform, I did it. I was like, one day it just hit me. I was like, I'm looking at my platform. I'm like, I did all this shit. You got people on there talking about what they're going to do, but I've done it. You know how these candidates come and say, I'm going to stop crime. Well, I help stop crime in my community. I'm going to create outreach programs for the kids. Well, I've created outreach programs for the kids. We're going to rebuild our parks and our streets. Well, I rebuilt 2 parks, Hadley and Gibson. Spearheaded those. We're going to build affordable housing. Well, I did build affordable housing in North Miami. We're going to donate, create more small businesses. I'm like, invest into our small businesses. Well, I did that. All of my artists have small businesses, the ones I discovered because I inspired them to do that. So you got to inspire people to create and build small business. You just can't give somebody some money and say, "Yeah, start a small business." You can't do that. No, you got to mentor them. You got to get them ready. Like Big Teach, my good friend. Big Teach owns House of Max. House of Mac, Uptown, House of Mac here, House of Mac in Orlando. He owns a franchise. Big Teach was a guy in my office handing out same thing like this, flyers, promotional flyers. And I took Big Teach and I said, Big Teach, go with Pitbull. Pitbull take Big Teach with you. He's going to watch your back and help manage you. And Big Teach went on the road and helped manage Pitbull for many, many years until he made enough money. And then Big Teach said, look, I don't want to be on the road all my life. I want to start my own business. That's what inspire us to do. See, inspire people not to retire at Luke Records or Luke Films, but to come here, get all the knowledge from me, and they go open their own company. I don't even fuck about it retiring here, getting a retirement check. I ain't getting a retirement check. I tell them in a minute. No, you are here to suck up all the knowledge from me and go and own your own. So you have to, in order for you to be able to say, I am for small business growth, you got to know, you got to be a small business owner. Hello? Anybody in this race a small business owner other than me? Successful? Several? You got to be able to know it, and you got to be able to have inspired others. So when I look at this platform, youth, technical education, youth, how many kids, I got a youth program been around for 40 years. Liberty City Optimists, 700 kids on a year-round basis. We have a waiting list because if we do it so well. Do you know the beautiful parks in Lauderdale Lakes and Tamarack? They do it big. I was talking to a commissioner today about the situation at his park. Park, beautiful, immaculate. They got top of the line, everything. I said, don't ever just settle. There are more things that we can do. And we start talking about the environment and the houses around here, around the park, and how much they cost. I'm like, yeah. So let me ask you, who can afford to stay in these houses? That house is going up. I said, damn, I ain't even think about that. Yeah. Where's the businesses that are going to pay six figures? So if there's a 6-figure house, you got to be making 6 figures. Ain't no Fortune 500 companies in Miami and in Broward and in Palm Beach. Who's a Fortune 500 company? So you got to be able to create. You got to be able to give back. You got to have all these type of things, man. And I'm just saying, when I look at this, man, I can't wait. I'm chopping at the bits. Coming to your door. This is door hanger. I'm going to put this on your door. Knock on your door. Uncle Luke here at your door. And that's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Welcome to the show. I had to talk to y'all a little bit about politics. The politics. It's crazy. I have so many fake-ass friends who was on my campaign. They try to get me to move to Palm Beach district. They try to get me to move to all these, to out in the bushes. They just did not want me to run in 20. Did not. Think about it. My opponent has $3 million cash money and another $15 million in PAC money. She's going to churches. And let me just say something about these churches. Let me say something about these churches. Y'all pastors, and I'm going to say it. Y'all, let me just, man. I have to really, I was trying to avoid. Let me tell you this. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? I just need to put that there. I need to put this here. I'm going to keep it a buck. I have been trying my best to avoid this conversation about pastors in this congressional race. But it's just killing me that I fought for free speech. Went all the way to the Supreme Court. So for me to be quiet is virtually impossible. You have pastors in this district, Congressional District 20, that are having backroom conversations with Debbie. Backroom conversation. And I know for a fact there were 4 pastors at a church that had a backroom conversation with her about supporting her. She went in there with Miss Gladys, drove her in. They had the conversation about supporting her. They got so tangled up, she couldn't answer some questions. And the black lady, Gladys, started answering it for her and then started saying what she did for her, which was wrong. Then the lady allegedly went into the bathroom of the church. Now, mind you, she went into the church with a dress on. She went into the bathroom of the church, got naked, and changed into blue jeans. Got naked in the church, changed to blue jeans, and then went and walked around the park. Is that disrespectful? Is that absolutely disrespectful? Now, let me just say this. Not one of those pastors asked me to come speak to them about their potential support of me in my campaign and any other member. So what the fuck are they doing? This is beyond putting black people back on a slave ship. Backroom conversations? Really? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're really doing for the dollar? Is that what we're doing for the dollar? And you wonder why half of these churches are empty. Y'all pastors don't have a good reputation these days. You are getting ready to try and sell off your community to this white woman. I'm going to keep it a buck. We selling off the community? Is that what we're doing? A backroom conversation with a backroom deal at a church when you did not invite nobody else. Do I have a call of a 4-pastor meeting so I can then have a conversation about my platform so the pastor can determine whether or not he wants to support my campaign, her campaign, any one of other campaigns? No. You have a fiduciary duty, pastors, to your constituents. It's not about you. And that's the problem with having these damn pastors around here right now. They think it's about them. They so bigger than the church. Everything they do what I say do, and they do what say, and that's why half of them end up in jail. It ain't used to be like this. It ain't used to be like this. NAACP president, he bring his ass down here. We're going to have a conversation at the church about Debbie Wasserman Schultz coming into District 20, and we're going to talk about this issue, and we're going to deal with this because we got to fight. This clown does what? Comes in the church and do his own speech. You ain't Martin Luther King, ain't nowhere near. Because if Martin Luther King, I'm sitting up there getting ready for me a Martin Luther, and they say, anybody want to join the NAACP? No, fuck that. I could join right then if I'd have heard one of Martin Luther King's speeches. Hey, ain't no white woman is going to come in, they're going to gerrymander a map, and ain't no white woman going to come into our community and take our representation away from us. And I get an amen in the church. In the church. Now, didn't hear that. Didn't hear that at all. I don't care who you vote for, you know. I'm just saying I'm here. Martin Luther King would have not did nothing like that, boss. Martin Luther King would have came in that church with vengeance. You are trying to take away black representation, but the lady who been driving the white woman around, driving Miss Daisy around, she sat right up there next to the president of the NAACP got our hot ass up there and started talking, yeah, you know, we got to vote for what's right and what's wrong and all this here and all that there. After that NAACP meeting, they put her on that pedestal. She took her ugly ass out there and did what? Endorsed her. And they drug her down the highway on Facebook. Shouts out to all them people who well aware what's going on out there in Broward County. Shouts out to y'all because y'all wasn't standing for her ass to try to tell y'all to vote for this damn lady. That's what we had, people. Take this. Congressional Black Caucus, they sitting their sorry ass up there, ain't said nothing because they scared of their PAC money because you know where they getting their PAC money. If this was MAGA, you know when the motherfuckers in MAGA get out of hand. You know when them congressional, not the congressional, but them conservative, them Ronald Reagan, Republicans get out of hand and like, fuck Donald Trump. And then they go running that midterm. What happened? Donald Trump get them. Donald Trump get them. Oh no, MAGA, we're gonna run a MAGA against a conservative Republican out. See you. Why the hell why the Black Caucus don't be like MAGA? Oh, you finna try us? You finna erase one of our seats? Oh no, Gladys. Oh, so it's District 20 today, and then it's District any other black district. So all you other black districts, y'all insane. Because if y'all let this happen right here, so it is amazing that they just sit there like, oh no, we're going to be diplomatic. We're not going to talk about this. That is an incumbent. She's not an incumbent to 20. She's an incumbent to her district. The incumbent is in the race, which is the lady who almost got expelled. That's why this shit is so amazing. Y'all don't see the play. Lois Franco in West Palm Beach, Jared Moskowitz right here. She is trying to get Lauderhill Lakes, Tamarack. So if I get 20, Jared has the outskirts on the ocean of 20, and Lois up there in Palm Beach, she gonna finish off Riviera Beach. Y'all ass in trouble. Y'all in trouble. I'm sorry. I know y'all asked me to go run up there, but your mayor never endorsed me. He endorsed Dale to come back around the corner and ask me to run up there. No, you need to go get the guy who you endorsed originally. See, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. You can't. I'm not gonna play with people. And I had all them fake ass friends around me talking about, yeah, Lou, we want you to run. They all on Twitter, all on X, making all these statements about Debbie and all these people and liking all my posts. Them motherfuckers don't like my posts right now because they wanted me out of 20. And half of them, in my opinion, allegedly got paid. So, hello, Luther did not leave 20. Luther stayed at 20. And my phone ended. Phone went silent. The tweets went silent. The lights went silent. This is a dirty game. This is dirty. The people of Broward County cannot allow this lady to finish off the gentrification program. That is what it is. I'm sorry. That is what it is. Jared sitting over there on the coast. She's going to then finish gentrifying Broward, the black community. Lord's up there. There will be no more black community in Broward County. Zero, zilch, done. Nada. Nothing, my friend. We gave away Dade County to the gentrifiers. Gave away. And newsflash, the finishing off of Dade County is next. The finishing off is next. Miami Gardens is not what it used to be. The numbers they're getting ready to start losing in numbers in maybe 2 years. You're going to see Hispanic on their council when it never was. These people ain't playing. They don't look like us. These people ain't playing. That water, that ocean, if you're from out of town and you look at Florida and you look at it, it's like a gun. On the ocean, on the east side of the ocean, we're right there. They don't want to represent the rural area, 22, where she live in. That's, oh no, we ain't represent no damn farmland and no farmers. No, we need all of this. We need all of this. I would say something, but it'll get me in trouble. This, what's going on right here, and I'm a free speech person, but I'm not going to give them what they know that I know. I'm not going to give it to them because they'll run around acting like victims. This reminds me of something that's going on right now in the world. And who are we? Who are black people? I ain't gonna give it to them. They got their little homeboys looking at that. I don't know. No. Just know, I know. I know what you're doing. Lady all running around. I need your vote. Hold on. Pastors all in back rooms, smoky rooms. Y'all need to be ashamed. Every one of y'all pastors that was in that back room, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to give up your clergy. They need to have a penalty for people going in back rooms. You didn't have the audacity. You got one dude, man, I ain't call his name because you might end up going to his church. He just got the lady parading all up on stage. He parading her everywhere, all over Hopewell or what? Oh, that's the church. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna say the name. Ain't speak to nobody. No other candidate. Just there you go. Here you go, white lady. You got it. You come on here. Come on in here. Come on in here. I love you. I love you. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? You can just have it all. I don't like none of them Negroes in the race. If you don't like none of them Negroes in the race, Pastor, you don't like your motherfucking self. Nor do you like your kids. You are disgrace to the community. You are disgrace to your entire race. Don't ever. You are disgrace to your congregation. And that goes for any pastor that stand before a bunch of people and you are sitting up there with the gentrifier, with the slumlord. We know who the slumlord is, who are getting ready to put you in poverty, take control of your entire community. Are you fucking serious? I'm mad. I'm sorry I'm using profanity. I shouldn't be running for Congress using profanity like this. But this is a very serious moment right now in history. This is very serious when it comes to South Florida. And it ain't no time to be politically correct or diplomatic because this thing is serious. This ain't about Donald Trump. This ain't about Donald Trump. This is about black and white. And unfortunately, the Hispanics in this district don't like it. The Hispanics in this district don't like it. So if you think you're going to get Hispanic votes, you got another thought coming. Oh, look, y'all need to consolidate and then some consolidate. That was all a sham. Everybody a part of the consolidation program was all full of shit. They were trying to make it seem like, oh, we're going to give her the race. Where's the numbers? Nobody, including the nigga who came in there with me, knew nothing about the numbers. Where's the numbers? What's the numbers? 20%? Where's the numbers, Jim DeFeedy? Where's the numbers? I'm going to give y'all some work. I'm going to give y'all all the information. Tell me how many white people vote in Congressional District 20. Tell me how many white people voted Congressional District 20. Where's the vote? Where's the numbers? Now I'm going back to now I'm going to the Donald Trump. What y'all finna do? Get some dead people? Look it up. It's 20% whites, but everybody don't vote. It's not that big of numbers. It's not that big of numbers. When they hired the number one, and that's what I do. Shit that I don't know. I went and hired the number one analytical campaign analytics field team straight geek. Oh, I ain't no fucking robot. Tell me the numbers. Tell me the numbers. Because I got these Negroes telling me about some, they're going to split the vote and the black woman going to win and all that. I look at a whole bunch of people, it's like, oh, y'all was getting paid? Why did I even waste my gas going to these places? Why did I waste my gas? This thing is serious, Joe. People serious. They say politics is dirty. Ooh, woo! Ooh, woo! Ask Debbie if she ever had a honey bun. Hey, the lady at the barbecue stand. The lady at the barbecue stand. The people called me from the barbecue stand. I said, get that bitch a rib sandwich. I think to stop saying that. Get a lady a rib sandwich. Why my head crooked? Give her a rib sandwich. Let's see that. Let's see if you really want to vote. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Let's see if you really want to vote. Let me stop. Let me get on with the show. Let me get on with the show. We got a really big show. I'm having too much fun. This shit is real funny, man. As y'all can see, I'm having a good time. Give her a rib sandwich. Eat that rib sandwich, goddammit. Look at this right here.
And Debbie Wasserman Schultz needs to understand that. Now, look, for the most part, I get it. We need to stop the Trump administration. Democrats are still the most powerful vehicle we have to fight back. I'm not one of these people pretending both parties are exactly the same. They are not. But with friends like these, who needs enemies? Because Republicans attack black political power from the outside. We can see them coming. They got the jerseys on. They got the hats on. They're doing interviews talking about election integrity with a straight face. But what are black voters supposed to do when the threat comes from inside the House? Debbie Wasserman Schultz looked at Florida's 20th congressional district, a historically black congressional district, and said, you know what y'all need? Me. Ma'am, this is not a political Airbnb. Read the room. Florida's 20th congressional district already has black candidates in the field. Dale Holness, Luther Uncle Luke Campbell, Elijah Manley, Maisha Williams. Black leadership is not on back order. So the question is not whether Debbie can legally run in Florida's 20th congressional district. She can. The question is whether she should. And baby, those are two different sermons. This is the same Debbie Wasserman Schultz who had to step down as DNC chair after the 2016 email scandal created a massive credibility crisis around party neutrality and insider politics. So forgive people if they hear trust me and start checking the exits. And even Hakeem Jeffries, who is about as establishment Democrat as a navy blue suit with donor emails in the pocket, has not rushed out to bless this thing. That tells you something. If even the establishment is pausing, black voters are not crazy for saying, hold up, whose seat is this supposed to be? And here's the bigger warning for Democrats. Debbie is showing every Democrat what not to do because black voters are becoming more wary of wearing the Superman cape every election day. Every cycle, here comes the distress signal. Democracy is in danger. The courts are in danger. Civil rights are in danger. Healthcare is in danger. And black voters put on the cape and save everybody again and again and again. But eventually Superman starts asking why nobody else brought a cape. A D next to your name does not automatically mean black interests are safe in your hands. A blue campaign sign does not mean you understand black communities. And being against Republicans does not give you permission to treat black political power like an available parking space. If Republicans attack black representation from the outside, Democrats cannot exploit that damage from the inside. That is not representation. That is musical chairs. And black voters pay for the chairs. Debbie Wasserman Schultz should sit this one out. because Florida's 20th congressional district is not her emergency exit. It is somebody's home. And if you are feeling my content, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the work, Cash App.
I had to eat a honey bun. I'm not mentioning this lady name no more. I ain't mentioning this lady name. I'm leaving her right there. Leave her right there. Right where she belongs. You're right. 13%. Do the analytics. See, we get all the information. They wanted you to believe that. I ain't even going to that. But we are having a good time. If you want to support my campaign, go to my website, www.luthercampbellforcongress.com. Here's something else that happened over the weekend. Donald Trump had this big old party, had this big MMA fight at the thing. Had this big MMA fight. Oh man, y'all want to talk? Y'all still want to talk about that? Y'all still want to? Okay, here we go. It is what it is. Listen. It is what it is, man. They don't want me in there to the Democratic Party because they feel like I'm gonna come burn it down. But they'll be all right. The voters are gonna speak in August 8th. They'll make a decision. All I know is I'm here. It's a win-win situation for me because I'm the guy coming off the bench saying the house is on fire. We need to do something and work together and stop the fire because they're coming to burn it down. And if they say, no, Luther, we don't believe you, the house is on fire, we want to go a different direction, I'm going to say, fine. I'm going over there to Columbia, and I'm going to have me a whole, I'll be on the yacht with the cigar and the drink. I told y'all, at least I did get off the bench. But that's enough of that. We ain't talking about no more of that. But ladies and gentlemen, here's something that happened. This is what happened. Over the weekend, Donald Trump had a big MMA fight. He had a big MMA fight at the White House. I know, hey, let me just say that. I know all the news people on here because I'll be avoiding interviews. Hey, if you got it, if you're from a news organization, identify yourself, go into the chat and ask me a question. I'll answer it on my platform. Let's do that. Because y'all, so it'll be recorded because when you say something, then they twist the shit around and we're gonna document it. That's what I'm gonna do. From here on out, all interviews will be conducted on my platform. You go into the chat if you're a reporter and you can ask me a question and I will answer the question so it'll be well documented. So when you try to twist up the truth, because you know that's what y'all do, because have y'all on the take, then the public will be like, no, that's BS. Luke didn't say it like that. Let me get the brim right. I gotta get it right. I gotta look good for the haters. Let me look good. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So Donald Trump had this big old fight. Now, everybody wanted to complain about him having this big fight, this MMA fight, or whatever it is going on at the White House. Well, let me just say this here. It's, people are hurting. We got a big old war, people losing their lives and all that. I don't think it's time for a fight. But he can do what he wants to do. He's the president. He can do what he wants to do. He's the president. I mean, hell, Obama had all the brothers up in there. I'm still mad right now. They invite me to go perform there. Carmen and all the rest of the dudes up in there performing and everything at the White House. They had all the brothers and shit in there, and they had a ball. So if he want to have all his MMA friends up in there and put the fight in the Rose Garden or whatever they got it there, that's on him. One do it, the other one can do it. If that's what's going on. But I did have a problem with the dudes dressing up in the Oval Office. That was creepy. Motherfucker at the Oval Office with the Oval cadets sitting there and he up in there warming up in there. Huh? That's disrespectful. That was disrespectful. They should have had to fight, but they shouldn't have been walking around the White House like that. Okay, you could have had a fight. It's your right to do with your entertainment. You know, Obama had the brothers coming in playing basketball, but to walk through, to be warming up in the Oval Office, that fucked me up. That was a little problem for me. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's like, bro, put these dudes in some Winnebaggers outside and bring them over and bring them into the ring, not in the Oval. You just warming up in the Oval Office. They got the camera in there. You walking through the White House like it's a piece of trash. What you trying to do, Donald? What you trying to do? That ain't no place for them. That's a high level place. You're talking about a 8-star building. Jesus Christ. Get off here, FBA. You should be liking me. You should be liking me because I am going to Congress in after I get my people some money, I'm going to be the one pushing for reparations for foundational Black Americans. Now, you book that. If you just want to be a hater, a hating Luke, you need to take that and run to social media. You heard Luke say it. Document that, idiot. And no reparation for only foundational Black Americans, descendants of slaves. Now, what else do you want? Go away. But he had this event. And one of the fighters got real saucy. And he wanted to make a statement about Michelle Obama looking like is a man or look like a man. Well, let me tell you something. Whoever the fighter is, we'll get into that. But Michelle Obama is one of the finest women in the entire world. One of the finest, everybody is like, how the hell Barack got her? That is one of the finest sisters, educated. What? What? Ain't no sellout? What? Are you serious? Trump wouldn't even agree with no shit like that. So I didn't even go entertain Buddy because obviously he just was trying to cape for Trump to make him feel good. That dude has to be the stupidest individual in the world. Look at what happened.
Hours after Josh Hokeet attacked Michelle Obama at a White House boxing event, she immediately responded in 3 shocking ways that made him widely ridiculed. At a Trump-hosted birthday boxing event on the White House lawn, Josh Hokeet sparked controversy after claiming in a post-fight interview that Michelle Obama is a man. The statement triggered heated debate, and Michelle quickly responded in 3 ways. First, she filed a defamation lawsuit against Josh Hokeet. His remarks were seen as a serious insult that stereotypes and dehumanizes Black women. She believed that not responding would allow this kind of discrimination to continue, and quickly assembled a top legal team to file a federal lawsuit within hours. Second, she moved to freeze all his UFC Freedom 250 earnings, including fight payouts and bonuses, and also sought damages for harm to her reputation, believing financial pressure was the most effective response. Finally, she announced that all proceeds from the case would be donated to organizations supporting Black women. Through the Obama Foundation, she planned to create a special fund using 100% of any compensation, dedicated to mental health support, job training, and anti-workplace harassment programs for African American women. What's your view on her response?
What is your view on Michelle Obama's response? Now, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. When some jackass jump out there and go to saying some stupid stuff about her, in my opinion, he's a jackass. See, that's why you got to use the word, in my opinion. That's what the lawyer tell you to do. Use the word, in my opinion. He jumps out there and do what? All Michelle Obama is, it looks like a man. Are you serious? Are you really serious? And what ends up happening? You get sued. You get a lawsuit tagged to your ass, tie up your money and all that. And some. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Why y'all just couldn't have your little fun time, enjoy yourself at your little fight, but you got to get up there and make Trump feel good, like he gonna give you a diplomatic department seat. And what? Hello, hi. Where's she at? Where's my friend at? Where's my friend? Where did she go? Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Streeter coming up here. Footballville. If he can ever get his camera right. He's gonna have technical difficulties, but why would you get up there? Yes, I agree. Michelle Obama is one of the most intelligent women in the world. She's the woman that we wish we all could have. I'm sorry. That's a beautiful black woman. She can go through a lot of stuff. She's standing on solid ground. She ain't no fake. She ain't no phony. She can relate to everybody, and she cares about everybody. White kids, black kids, you name it. This sister is the best of all. So when some guy how could you just, where did he get that from? Why would you just come out the mouth like that? That makes no sense. I mean, what is this the world that we're living in right now, where it's just so toxic that a certain group of listen, man, I know the racists, the Aryan nations, the Nazis, the anti-everybody. I know they up right now. They got their guy in the White House, and they up, and they just flexing, and they doing what they do. We didn't do that. And that's what they expected. When Barack Obama became president, they expected us to flex. They expected us to run around acting like, ooh, we all this and we all that. No, we didn't do that. We absolutely didn't do that. They automatically thought that we was bigger and better than everybody else. And then they were all coming out the mouth some kind of way to us about, oh, who y'all think y'all are now because you got the black president? No, we ain't even think like that. So the guy gets on there and say some stupid shit like that. That is crazy. It makes no sense. Why would you do something like that? I don't understand. We live in some real tough, difficult times right now. I mean, it's us. It's the people. Let me just say this. It's the people versus the government. It is what it is. It's the people versus the government. That is what it is. Because the average person, you work with your friend. You go to your Cuban friend house. I'm going to leave this show right now. I'm going to go to my Cuban friend, Armando at Aficionados. I'm going to go to his cigar bar. I'm going to support him. I'm going to go support the brother who owns his restaurant. I'm going to go support the other sister. I'm going to go support the Jamaican restaurant, Bahamian. When I'm in Pompano, y'all go to Pompano. That Jamaican restaurant in Pompano is the shit. Fresh everything. You work amongst each other right now. It is the 1% versus us. And if you don't know that right now, and then you got to ask yourself, who does the 1%? Who works for the 1%? Who works for the 1% is majority of your elected officials. They're the ones who work for the 1%. The 1% put them in office to continue being the 1% because they need those policies to be voted on so they can continue making their money. How does the politicians make their money? It's because they know when they come to their office and say, hey, we want to do a trade deal for corn. And they send the lobbyists in there. And the politicians say, okay, what you going to do with the corn? We're going to lower the prices of corn and everything and all this. And then they automatically say, that's going to affect the stock. Okay, how many other congressmen and senators you got on board with this? I got this one on board, and I got this one on board, and that one there. And so they know that shit gonna pass. And then they go buy the stock. And then when it go to the floor, it passed. Who's making the money? The company and the elected official. How does that help you? It don't. Because 9 times out of 10, the price get ran up. All this, all why the gas all up? We are the #1 country pumping oil. I'm saying I ain't gonna get into all the technical ways. We're the #1. We got plenty of oil. We got a reserve out of this world. We got all the money. It's all a big scam. Oh yeah. Oh, we're in a war. That shit is all a big scam. You think that what's happening over there is should be affecting our gas prices when we're #1 in pumping oil? Really? We just hijacked Venezuela shit. It's people. Everybody is there to grease their pockets. That's all it is. It's a big pocket grease game going on. Everybody's trying to get money. I'm just saying. Y'all have to, I know it's difficult for you guys to keep up with what's going on in the world, but you need to pay attention. Don't get caught up with the Fox News. Don't get caught up with CNN, MSNBC, and all these people. All that shit is ran by the same person. They're feeding you propaganda to make you believe, to put you against each other so that they can make all the money. It's like two divorce lawyers. You got a divorce lawyer and I got one. They go in the courtroom and go screaming out, no, my client needs this and my client needs that. And the other divorce lawyer, no, my client needs this. And so the woman thinks my lawyer is fighting for you and they looking at each other. My lawyer got one ain't on you and your lawyer got one. And the judge sitting up there looking like this here, right? He's trying to keep a straight face, knowing all three of them are friends. Knowing all three of them are friends because the two lawyers put the money in the judge campaign fund for him to get elected. Those two sitting there putting on a show for the two clients so they can continue billing your ass. And that is how politics works. So when people like myself come out there talking about, oh, I want to run some businessman who really want to do the right thing for the community and all that, oh, hell no. Well, he ain't got no experience. You right. I ain't got no experience in stealing money. I don't. I ain't got no experience in stealing money and taking advantage of the people of this country. No, I don't. No, I don't have that experience. Oh, hell no. I got experience in everything else. And making sure our people eat. That's what I do have. So I don't know. No. They say, oh, it's politics. You got to know how to be a politician. Politician? Right? One thing I know about a politician and a lawyer, they're liars. Lawmakers. Liars. Tell the public what you want to tell them. Cut the deals. How did y'all like the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen? Did you enjoy the NBA Finals? Tell me, did you enjoy the NBA Finals? I'm going to tell you like this. I enjoyed every minute of it. Can I pull up this picture here? Shit, I can't pull up a picture.
6 hours after Josh Hokeet attacked Michelle.
Hold on. That's what I want right there. That is what I want. That is who I want right there on the screen. That is who I want right there on the screen. World Wide Wes. My friend. That is my good friend. That is my good friend right there. One of my best friends. World Wide Wes. That guy right there. You see him right there? Where all the Hurricane fans in there? Put the U up. Put a U up in the chat. That guy right there. I love him so much. All those Calipari teams, he built them. Whether it was Memphis, Kentucky, wherever Calipari went, he is single-handedly built those winning teams. It wasn't no Calipari. Calipari was just coach. That guy right there on this screen right there, Worldwide Wes. You heard the song? Well, I'm hanging out with Worldwide Wes, and we creating a worldwide mess. Y'all heard him on the song? You heard him on Jay-Z's song? You heard him on Drake's song? That guy right there, Worldwide Wes, he was the guy responsible for putting that whole LeBron James group together. He is the guy behind Michael Jordan, that whole Nike and all that shit going on. That guy right there. Look at any picture of the University of Miami winning a national championship. Look at any picture of the University of Miami winning a national championship from Dennis Erickson, Larry Coker, to Jimmy Johnson. You will see right when the people were on the shoulder, you will see him in every picture. Go look it up. You talking about the connect. That is Worldwide Wes, him. He don't do no interviews. They've been trying to interview this guy for 30 years. Call me up, Luke, can you talk to Wes? Vanity Fair, we want to make him Man of the Year. We want to put him on the cover of Vogue. We want to do this. He said, no. Nope. Bro, that him, that guy right there. The Knicks, Dolan had fucked up the Knicks for 53 years. 53 years. Dolan screwed up the Knicks. I said, Wes, what you doing? He said, Luke, I'm going to the Knicks. Amongst every, he always called me and tell me what he get ready to do. When Kasama Sue was coming to Miami, Luke, we got a deal. Sue coming to Miami. I said, Sue coming to Miami? Just book it. Let him know. It's me and you. Sue came to Miami. He said, Luke, LeBron coming to Miami. I say, LeBron? No, Wes, you tripping. If I ever told you anything wrong? No, Wes, you never told me anything wrong. I tell you, LeBron coming to Miami. LeBron is coming to Miami. And LeBron came to Miami. Luke, I'm going to go take over the Knicks. Me and my guy. I said, Wes, you gonna get out of whatever you do? Yeah. We're gonna turn it around, we're gonna win. As soon as Wes got the job, Stephen A. Smith got on Twitter, got on TV, and called my friend. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go back to your tweets. I don't know how to do that shit because I was trying to figure out how to do it. Stephen A. Smith called my friend Worldwide Wes a thug. How could y'all let a thug take over the Knicks? And you know, I was livid. You know, I went ape shit. I was on 12 on Twitter talking about Stephen A. Smith. Every time I did Stephen A. Smith show, I'm sitting up here waiting for Stephen to ask me about this Worldwide Wes thing and him making an apology. Stephen A. Smith does not do an apology, and I like Stephen A. Smith. Me and him friends now. If he does not do an apology of his statement of Worldwide Wes, then I'm gonna have to call Stephen A. Smith. If he ain't do it, I'm gonna have to call him. Stephen A. Smith, I don't be doing that trashing people. Because I try to build people up. I try to tell people when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're doing something wrong, this guy right here, see what they say? Quiet power behind the New York Knicks. Stephen A. Smith, you got to give Wes, you got to apologize for your statement. Because I'm going to tell you like this, says Stephen, that really affected and really did something to my homeboy. Because my homeboy called me up. When you did that, Stephen, when you called Wes a thug when they gave Wes the job, and you called him a thug, me and him had a long conversation about it. And I'm saying, you look, this man did some shit that ain't been done in 53 years. They need to be giving him Executive of the Year. They need to be making him Look, can we please get Wes here at the Heat? Pat Riley, just go sit down. Because what is the difference between this guy right here and all these other executives right now? We live in a totally different world right now. One thing about NBA players are real black men. They're not necessarily like football players. Football players are plantation guys. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Most of them are used to plantation. They need a white representative and they need a white. I'm just saying. To represent a black player as a black person is very difficult because they got the plantation mentality. So they could be mad with me all they want, but the NBA guys, no. Most of those top NBA guys have no problem listening to a guy like Wes. And so when your organization is ran by a real brother who's going to talk real brother shit to them, you know what happens? They want to fuck with him. They want to go and play for him. They don't want to play for no cornball. They don't want to play for no dude who trying to act like he black, but he's not black. And that is why Wes is so successful everywhere he go, because he deals with those kind of guys. Speaking of one of those type of guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's no other than the one and only Streeter from Footballville, Mario Cristobal's favorite reporter, the guy who Mario will not do an interview with for whatever reason. I don't know why. Mario don't love him, but we love him right here on the Uncle Luke Show. Streeter, how you doing?
You say you don't know why he don't love me.
Oh, what you dressed up for? You dressed up for the show?
I heard you say,
what is this?
I heard you say the pastors was getting put on.
Listen, you looking like an executive. You look, what the hold on?
I heard you say the pastors was getting put on. So I came as one. Why sign up at? I heard you say
I went in on the pastors earlier because the pastors had a secret meeting with my opponent and did not invite me. Had a secret meeting. They had Miss Daisy driving them and then asking her questions. And Miss Daisy said, no, she supported me. She took me and did this. Only you. So y'all should be supporting. Man, I tell you, this race is something else, Trina.
So why sign up? How that work, Luke? How that work? So she get the pastors. How she get the pastors that grew up on Move Something on her side? How that work?
Money. In my opinion, money. But these people, Streeter, what these people don't understand, when this lady gentrified, you're not going to have a congregation because your congregation ain't going to be able to afford to live in the neighborhood, therefore afford to go to your church.
She's going to take their congregation away.
Yeah, because they ain't going to have no place to live.
Right.
Think about it. I don't understand. I don't understand these pastors. If I'm a pastor at a church, Streeter, I got a whole church full of people that I'm totally responsible for, right? I know everybody. I know all of my members, and I expect my members to pay tithes, right? And so if I'm supporting a candidate, that candidate got to come in and say how you're going to build up my congregation, my members, how they're going to make more money. Work in the workplace, how you're gonna build up their businesses, how how their life is gonna be changed if you're the elected official and the things that you're gonna do. But gentrify, you get ready to get a gentrify that job, and then I gotta have a conversation with everybody. I'll be like, no disrespect, I need to talk to everybody. Mm-hmm. And then we'll make a decision because I got to go tell my congregation, hey, I'm supporting Gladys here. And I had a conversation with everybody. But these dudes right now today, man, it's really about them, man. To be honest with you, it's really about them. And they feel like they have the people so wrapped around their hand that whatever they say without bringing them to the people, they can easily just say, fuck it, we're just going to have a whole forum. We'll bring all the candidates in to my church and we'll let them all talk and then we'll let our congregation have a vote and our members have a vote on who we want to support and call it a day. That's how everybody else do. That's how the unions do, which that's a little scammy too. But that's how everybody do.
Nah, they think about
right now. Miami Herald called every candidate in.
They're not thinking about no congregation. They think about themselves.
They think about self.
Yeah,
you're right. That's why a lot of people don't have no respect for the church right now. There are all pastors ain't like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but there's a lot of them.
Who got the pastor bag? Why I sign up at?
You got your shit on right now. Just go ahead and go online and get you what you call it, and take all your football bill members and go around the corner, get you a big old church and file and speak the word and go get drunk over there at the place. Go to Atlanta and get your freaks and take some money from politicians. God damn it. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna see me at the cigar bar. We hate you. I'm like, that's okay. Y'all don't pay my bills. Hey, y'all don't like me calling you out, do the right thing. The church ain't what it used to be. I'm sorry.
So she actually had pastors, she actually had real pastors with her, like you actually know their names?
I don't have their names.
But they was like vote for Debbie.
She went in hey, hold on. The lady, it got so bad, Shrita. The lady went in there to meet with the pastor. She had a dress on, allegedly. Had a dress on, went into the church bathroom, got naked, and put on some jeans, changed all her clothes. Ain't that getting you got naked in the church?
Who?
Got naked. Streeter. Went in the church bathroom. Who does that? Go down to the fucking wine and change your clothes. You got naked in the church bathroom. And so I know they didn't think about it like that. That's how much respect the lady got for them. I wouldn't do nothing like that. If anything, get naked in the car. Change your clothes in the car. If you need to go walk the park or whatever, man, go to the gas station. Go to the gas station right down the street and change your clothes.
I don't know, man. I heard there was a pastor bag out there, so I came as one.
What? So I like this look.
Pastorville.
I really like this look.
Churchville. Huh?
I like this look on you.
I heard there was a pastor bag out there, man. So I came as one, man. I heard the pastor was walking around with Debbie, saying vote for Debbie, man. Like I was like, gotta be some money attached to that. Let me go ahead and start Churchville.
If you got $3 million in payoff funds, cash, liquid money, and another man, this is crazy. So tell me something, man. What's going on with it? What's going on with University of Miami? I'm so out of touch with what's happening at the U.
You busy, man.
I don't even know who coming. Only thing got me excited was I saw on Twitter Hippolyte. I don't know who the hell Hippolyte is. I'm happy he come from North Miami. Hippolyte, it just triggered me. Hippolyte, the coach. Is that Hippolyte cousin or something?
Oh, I heard there was some kin. The names think to be spelled a little different. I heard there was some kin. I got to check with Hippolyte because I heard that today, actually. He's a kid from NMB, played for Britannia. He plays for Britannia. Britannia quarterback, cornerback, wide receiver, running back. He played everything over there.
So he's at North Miami
Beach. Mm-hmm.
North Miami or North Miami Beach?
North Miami Beach.
That's how far I'm lost.
North Miami Beach with Britannia.
I know Mario's so happy that I'm not in football no more. Him and
you busy,
Dennis.
dog.
Dennis probably happy. Dennis is so happy that he don't have to call me up. Luther. You're making me go to the table.
Nah, you busy, dog. I got your back, though.
Why haven't Dennis sent me a campaign contribution? Can that be like the first question when they come back in camp? Mario, hey, did you send Uncle Luke a campaign contribution? And they're gonna be like, whoa. I'm asking all the coaches, hey, you, Heatherman, did you send Uncle Luke a campaign contribution? Okay. What's your name? Jason Taylor, did you send Uncle Luke a campaign contribution?
Ask me, they gonna support Uncle Luke.
That would be interesting. They should just do it on the strength. Max out, Mario. Max out. They're only your friends, Streeter, when they want something for you. Remember that. All of these people are your friends when they want something from you. If you have some players, they'll be dropping bags and all that, which I don't take no bags. They're only your friends if they ask for something from you.
If you had some players, they would have been supported.
Huh?
They would have supported if you had some guys.
If I had some players, I was still coaching, boy. Hey, that's what I should have did. Oh, motherfucker, you can't talk to my players unless you make a campaign contribution. That would have been hardcore. Hey, I'd have been going straight to jail. I'd have been going to jail straight before I ever got there. That's why I got clean out of football. So they won't be saying that, oh, Luke only getting this money from these coaches because he got 5-star players and he holding the players hostage to get campaign contributions. Nah, I ain't doing that. So who else did we get?
Yeah, that would have been hardcore, bro.
Wouldn't that be? You know they'd have said that about. That's what they do about us all the time.
That would have been hardcore.
They would have said that. They'd have made that up. They really would have made that up. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Welcome. We got Streeter on here, Footballville. He's everywhere. He's all dressed up.
Pastor Streeter, man. Debbie might be watching. Pastor Streeter.
Hey, look. And listen, man, she might give you a check because you're on here. hey, Streeter, I need to get you off of there with Luke. You can come over here and I'm gonna give you a bag. That's how half of these people doing. They're going and telling these people, say, yeah, I'm down with Uncle Luke. And they say, well, what you can do? Okay, we're gonna give you a bag. I keep telling them, hey man, stand there, make it eat what they call
it. Luke, the Hurricane Mario them down there chanting up in the recruiting on the recruiting field, man. They got 4 5-stars committed, Luke. 4
5-stars?
And they might not be done. They got 4 5-stars committed. And they may not be done. They got Dante Wright. They flipped him from Georgia. They got Israel Abrams, a 5-star quarterback, Luke.
A 5-star? Who we doing a 5-star quarterback?
A 5-star quarterback. Got Nick Lanier, Jaden Bryant, all 5 stars.
So let me ask you something, Streeter. Are we? See, let me tell you that. Let me just tell you this. The whole NIL argument in Congress is really about University of Miami. That's why I got to get there, because all these SEC coaches, Nick Saban, all these other ones, Kirby Smart, all these people, the commissioner of the SEC and all them, it's really all about Miami. You do know that. They want to put a cap on this because they can't keep up with the spending of the University of Miami. They don't know how in the hell University of Miami is doing it because they don't have 100,000 people in the stands. They're not a part of a SEC $1 billion TV deal. They don't know how they're doing it. And so they're trying to put a cap on the spending to get it back to what it used to be. And that's why, listen, these kids, if I don't go to Congress, they're going to change the law. And what the law is going to present is, okay, we're going to put a cap. Everybody's going to be on even playing field. And the SEC coaches are going to go back to what they used to do, which is allegedly pay players under the table. Listen, just imagine I'm up there on the committee and they're sitting up there and I get to ask these coaches questions about NIL. If I get the first thing I'm gonna say, hey, look here, man. I'm the conference president of the Southeast Conference. How many people did you your top coaches pay? Let's start there. How many did they pay? Did Alabama ever pay anybody? Hey, we're gonna bring the NCAA here. Come on. I mean, how many times it's a public record? I got the public record right here. Only person who ratted on other teams, who ratted on the University of Miami, who ratted on Ole Miss was this person right here. I got the information. There were these people when Miami was winning, they ratted on Miami. When Ole Miss got Candice and all them, the same guys, they ratted on Ole Miss. All them coaches got show causes. Anybody that got 5-star players, that automatically got an investigation. And it was certain people doing the ratting. How dare they get those players right there? What are they doing over there? They must be paying over there. You need to do an investigation. But these other schools, like the Alabamas of the world, in my opinion, nobody investigated them.
Nope, didn't touch them.
Never got it. Georgia never got investigated. Clemson never got investigated. The Gators never got an investigation.
Right.
And mind you, keep in mind, I coached for over 20 years. So I know where the body's buried at. You put me on that goddamn podium, Streeter, you put me on that podium. If they elect me and I go to Congress, because they can't find me on no books. There were teams that tried to give me money. We go in the form of $10,000 and $20,000, Streeter, to go speak at camps. I said, $10,000, $20,000, me? I'm just a linebacker coach. I'm just a defensive coordinator. Y'all want me? No, hell no.
Now they won't want to see you. They won't want to see you coming.
They would not Streeter because I would be like,
they would want to see you coming.
I'd be like, Coach, didn't you offer me $20,000 to speak at your camp? And I wasn't even fucking a defensive coordinator for 5 minutes. What the hell do I know? What do I know? Look, I don't, you know me, I don't toot my own horn. So I'm not like the average coach around here. Oh yeah, I won national championships in Pop Warner. Oh yeah, I'm a heavy defensive coach. Man, I wasn't even a defensive coordinator for 5 minutes, and they telling me come speak at the camp, and we're gonna give you $10,000, $20,000.
So what happened to all their money? Why are they crying? They had all the money, or they never really had a bunch of money. They just had a little brown bag money.
They're pump faking. They had money. They had the money. No. It's like this, Streeter. If you're sitting there, right, and you're an analyst guy, you do trading, you day trade. Just remember, people, Streeter do day trading, he'll build your portfolio up, and you'll make a lot of money. Now, if you don't make no money, don't blame it on me. So what do? You buy low and sell high, right?
Buy low, you sell high.
Okay, that's the trading business. Hey, that's a philosophy, right? You know, that's the philosophy of the world, and that's why people buy the black community low when it's a bunch of crime. There are a lot of crime that happen, and they buy it low, and then they eliminate the crime, and then they sell it high. So I had to bring y'all back to that. But if you create a market that you control, okay, we're going to speak in stock terms. If you create a market that you control and you say, this market is right here, we're spending at this amount of money right here because now, and we have the rules where nobody can spend, but we have the rules where we're spending and we don't have to worry about getting ratted on. That was the market that they had. And if anybody started winning, and winning was what? Getting those 5-star players. That's where the evaluational system came in. So
right.
If you got a 5-star player, you don't supposed to have them. They were the only one paying them. For years, they were the only one paying them, and you can't pay. And if you paid, because let me tell you what happened. They offered the guys money. They offer Streeter money. We're gonna give you $50,000 Streeter. We're gonna buy your mama, get your mama a job, buy a car, and all that shit, right? You'll see 1,000 movies like that. We're gonna give you that. So they created the market. The market was $50,000, a car, your mama apartment, and that was the market. So only way you don't take that deal is you got to get a better deal, correct?
Right.
So if you didn't take that deal at one of their schools and you took that deal at Miami, they automatically said, oh, investigation, because they already looked into your finances. Your mama can't afford nothing. So I'm giving you $50,000. Your mama only making $20,000 a year. Ain't no daddy in the household. She cannot afford to not take this money right here. And all of a sudden you getting it from over there. They automatically investigate that school, NCAA, because they got them all on the tape.
Wow.
That's how that shit works.
That's wow.
Now they don't control it no more because now everybody can spend money. And so they can't control it. What you think when they got Eric Dickerson and all them Pony Express? They ratted on them. Oh, how dare the damn SMU get all these players?
Tried to end the program.
Definitely. How dare you? Those were top of the line players.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be doing something wrong. We're going to investigate y'all. You can investigate any program in that time, and they were getting paid.
Tried to end the program.
Yeah.
But Saban them ran college football for decades. He's trying to tell me they out recruited everybody. Not one bag was passed.
Make that make sense. Not one bag got activated. Come on, man. Streeter, speaking of bags, you must be got a bag today. You all dressed up. You came on the show. I appreciate you getting dressed up because I'm running for Congress and everybody around me have to be dressed up. You know, either dressed up with this on, their shirt on, or with that on. So you looked at the Knicks. Let's go over to basketball. And you saw Jalen Brunson, a guy that was short. They say it was too short. They said every person in the world questioned my good friend Worldwide Western, why they gave him the money that they gave him, why they put so much on him. He then comes back in return and takes $100 million less money so that they can stack up the roster and get his homeboys. Now they go get their homeboys. What did they do? What did Worldwide West do? He go get two of the other guys who's on that team that played with them and won a national championship.
In college, yeah.
Is that some genius shit?
Yeah. And they look like a team that what they had over the Spurs was that experience, cohesiveness. The Spurs was like a souped up poor man's version of Golden State. And they just shot themselves in games and they shot themselves out of games, just being immature and not knowing how to win. The New York Knicks seem to be a team that they just stayed the course throughout the game. And they watched the Spurs go up 16. And they would watch them just keep shooting themselves and shooting the Knicks right back in the game.
Yeah, that's I say that to say this. That says a lot about a team that's bonded from youth, right? Just imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine Ruben Baines, Mesidor, Cam Ward, Fletcher, Restrepo, Malgore, all those guys go on a team together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If all those guys were to go on a team together, added in with some other mixes, some other guys, it would be hard to beat them, wouldn't it? Can something like that happen in football?
It's the familiarity, it's the cohesiveness, it's the trust. The Spurs has an alien on their team that we've never seen before. But in those moments, man, when you play a team over and over again, like the way the NBA finals are set up, you gotta understand how to win. You gotta understand how to win. The Spurs out there look like women's basketball. I mean, it's just like whoever gets the ball, it's my turn. I'm shooting. No matter what time left on the clock, no matter what the score says. I saw the boy, man, 30 seconds left, get the ball down by 2, and he took the ball and just went straight to the basket, court to court, then passed the ball. One time, missed the layup, went 1 versus 3, got fouled, put the Knicks right back at the free throw line with 28 seconds left. I mean, in those moments, when we grew up, Luke, the team would get a good shot, is what you call it. They would pull it out, call the timeout, get a good shot. The season is on the line. The trophy on the line. They're just young.
The Unicorn had the last shot in 2 games. The Unicorn lost 3 games by itself. That pass, the interception of the pass, turnover, and then the Unicorn had a shot at the end of 2 games, and he missed it. The Unicorn got to get. I want the kid to do good, but I'm gonna say this right now: he choked, and the lights were too big for him.
I wouldn't say that, Luke. Man, he has some 40-point games in that series.
That's fine. Shaq pointed out years ago that I didn't realize, I didn't think about how he said how hard it is for the number one, the guy who got the green light. The guy who got the green light should average 36 points. That's 8 points a quarter. If you got a green light, if you're the number one, you average 8 points a quarter. But I'm just saying, listen, going to the NBA Finals for the first time, he will admit he choked because there were 2 games that he got to the free throw line, he missed free throws. And then 3 games, he had the last shot and he didn't knock it down. Now in the OKC game tournament, he knocked those shots down. They won. So I'm not going to say the young boy is a total choker, but that is what he has to overcome. And I'm pretty sure he's right now thinking about those shots that he missed because the team entrusted in him. Though that's when people go to talking about greatness and who's great. That's why people like you go to try and compare Michael Jordan to all these slaps around the country. These guys are good, but they're not GOAT. They're good, they're not great. Greatness in those moments knocks down those shots. I'm sorry. Michael Jordan would knock that shit down. Kobe Bryant would knock that shit down for the money. In those moments, some of your homeboys, they'll do right here. They'll do like this. Your homeboys, you got it.
No, you finished? We just got to keep listening to you talk. You finished?
I'm done. You got it. You got the floor.
Michael Jordan came in the league, 1984. What year do you think Michael Jordan made it to the NBA Finals, Luke?
I don't know. You got it.
Michael Jordan came in the league in 1984. Did not see an NBA Finals until 1991.
Just different times, boss.
Get it. Listen. Get a kid.
Different times. You can't compare Michael Jordan to right now. You can't compare those times to right now. These dudes right now could not.
Get a kid some time to grow, man. Give him some time to grow. Wemby.
No, I'm gonna give him some time. I think he's gonna be great.
Wemby in game 1. Now listen, Wemby in game 1, 36 and 12 rebounds in game 1. Game 2, 33 and 7 rebounds. Game 3, 29 and 9 and 9. Game 4, 28, 5 and 13. Game 5, he was 30, 10 and 5. It's only his 3rd year in the league. He averaged 31 points in the finals, 8 rebounds and 9 assists, Luke. He shot 55% from the field.
But for the money. He show up for the money.
Give him some time.
It's like a Streeter. It's like a woman. You wine and dine her. You take her, go get her a Birkin bag. You go get some red bottoms. You get all that beautiful stuff. You have carbones, and y'all eat good, and you're drinking that 1991 or whatever the hell they called it, 51 drink, and y'all sitting there lathered up, and then now you get to the bedroom, and did you show up in the bedroom?
He showed up. I just told you he showed up. He averaged 31.
No, he showed up with all the carbone and the chopping and all that. But when it was time to show up for the money, no show.
Speaking of the money, man, where the pastor money at? Where the pastor bag at, man?
Pastor's on.
They'll be the only one with the pastor bag because I came as a pastor, man. I came as half a pastor. I came as half a pastor today, Luke. Just half a pastor.
I like it. I like this shit. I like the outfit.
Just half a pastor. Hey, but if Debbie the one with the pastor bag, man, I'm on the wrong stream, man. Debbie got the pastor's room for her, acting like they don't know Luke. You done grew up in a church.
I know, right? You would think the pastor called me up and say, Luke, man, we want to hear what you guys say. What you talking about, man? You
if it was about the people,
man. What you gonna do for the people, Luke? Come on, let's talk about it. Come on up in, man. Pastor ain't give me no date, no time in the church. All the people in the church, hey man, it's treated. It's wild. Everywhere the lady go in the community, I get a call. The white woman is here. The white woman is here. The white woman is at the park. The Streeter, the lady is out at the park where the kids playing football. They say the white woman is here. It's like the plague is here. The plague. It's like the white woman is here. The gentrifier is here. The slumlord is here.
Luke, listen, man, I'm your dog, man. Believe me, if she ever call me, at least I'm gonna tell you, okay? I'm gonna be like, hey, Luke, hey, I'm your dog and all, but that 100,000 look real good.
At least call me.
At least, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna just walk out on you. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna just stop coming on the stream. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, listen.
At least call me. At least.
Yeah, we got the pastor bag.
At least call me. At least call me.
I'm gonna call you, dog. I'm gonna call you. When you see me start church video, you don't know what time it is.
This is why I'm voting. That's exactly. I'm borderline, don't want to vote neither. But that's why I'm running for you to vote for me. Because I'm not the crook. They are. You got experience? No, I don't have experience being a politician. A politician spells crook. So I don't have experience being a crook. No, I don't have experience lying to people because I will not lie to people. All y'all crooks. Hey, he said the Spurs are young.
The Spurs are a better team, just too young to keep the lead.
How can you say how can you say the Spurs are a better team? The man just explained to you that 3 of the players won a national championship. That's called team. How can you say they're a better team when they lost? They lost. They only won one game, bro. They only won one game out of 4 games. It's like my son. He sits up in here and he goes, "Oh, the Spurs better than them. Spurs better than him. LeBron better than Michael." I have to hear this with this dude all day. He about worse is Streeter. And I'm like, no, the best team won.
Right. If the Spurs were the better team, they would have been able to keep those 20-point leads, 30-point leads, bro. They're actually the opposite. They're not the better team. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you write that. I don't know how that makes sense. But thank you for watching. But the Spurs inexperience. It's like watching AAU basketball. Get up by 30, Luke. They got up by 30 in game 4, I think.
I wouldn't say that. You can't be an AAU team to go up 30 points.
Oh no, that was AAU basketball, goddammit. I know what AAU basketball look like. They was out there. Hey, they was out there. Listen, when they hot, they hot. And when they not, New York Knicks coach in the huddle was like, "All right, they don't win cold. They finna let us right back in it."
because they got a experienced head coach. He been to finals before.
All
He's been to
defense
finals
too.
before.
Mhm.
They fired him at sack when he had sack jumping. The man then goes over there to Golden State. He's been at finals. He was over there coaching Cleveland with LeBron and all of them. So he's been around all kind of people. You know what I'm saying? The man he's a final coach. And what ended up happening? They then messed around and gave him that team. Worldwide West, my guy. When it found him a coach that wasn't going to run the players into the ground, and it was much more of a player's coach. Assembled some great guys, and we're here, Miami Heat, on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Everybody like whoever win the OKC series is gonna win. OKC series with Wemby, they're gonna win. They brought it. They in the NBA tried to cheat and put these people. They would have been swept if the NBA wasn't doing all that cheating. The man almost broke Brunson's ankle, and they didn't call it. The man almost knocked Brunson's head clean off, like elbowed him and everything, and the whole world saw it, and they don't call no foul. They tried. The NBA tried their best to cheat the Knicks out of the game. What happened? They messed around and found out. They cheated. Let them go up all them points. They didn't go up all them points because they were playing better than the Knicks. They went up by all them points, Streeter, is because the referees cheated. They got on the roll, and what ended up happening when you cheat and they get on the roll, what happens is that thing called momentum kicked in. Then we got to make it look good. As soon as the referee said, we got to make it look good, that momentum kicked in, them boys couldn't buy a bucket. And that's what happened. It happened every game. The officiating was trash because the officiating let them go up all those points and then say, we got to make it look good. We got to even out this because they couldn't go in. One game, they went in there. The people had the game that the Knicks lost. At the half, they had 28 points on the free throw line compared to the Knicks 4. That was the game the Knicks lost. They put the fix in for real. So you think the Knicks coaches say, okay, we done seen this movie before.
Right.
We already know how this gonna go. So they're gonna cheat, let them get up, and then they're gonna try to even it out because they can't go into the press conference are saying, look at the lopside fouls and all that and everything like that. So then they let us play. And then that thing called momentum, which you cannot play with. You allowed the Knicks to get momentum, and then them people couldn't buy a basket. And what ended up happening? Every game, Knicks walked their ass down. And Action Bronson, I'm changing his name to Action Bronson.
You gonna change the name?
Action Bronson. And you know how hard it was for me to root for the Knicks, only because of World Wide West. It was hard. Streeter, can you never saw this guy right here? Hold on. Look at it. If you pull up a picture of Jimmy Johnson holding up University of Miami National Championship, Dennis Erickson, Larry Coker, you will see this guy in all those pictures.
Is he?
Look it up. I just hold on, let me find it.
I met him twice last year.
You did?
Yeah. I saw him on the field. Well, I had met him already then. I saw him on the field at the Miami versus Ole Miss game in the playoff finals. I saw him when he came to see Edison play. Remember?
Yeah, he was on the sideline.
But I've heard the stories. I've known him. I've heard the legend of World
Vanity Fair trying to get him to do an interview. That's who.
Huh?
Vanity Fair wanted to put him on the cover. So what are we gonna do with the Heat? Are we like done? Is Pat Riley just gonna keep selling us? Or we? They call us. They call us playing. They call us to play in Heat.
They sell us Giannis every summer, don't they?
We're the play in Heat.
Giannis coming. Giannis coming.
Giannis.
Giannis coming every summer.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I want your take. I want your take on this right here. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I got technical difficulties. Were you able to see something on him?
He was asleep.
He was dead asleep.
Yeah, he been asleep the last 2 weeks. Everywhere he went.
So is that like a disease?
Could you imagine if that was Obama? Could you imagine if that was Obama sleep everywhere he went?
Well, he used to call Joe Biden Sleepy Joe.
That's ironic, ain't it? That's irony. That's an irony word, right? It's ironic, right?
The same man called a man Sleepy Joe. And what happened?
He been asleep for 2 weeks. He been asleep everywhere they sent him.
I never saw Joe Biden sleep.
He been asleep everywhere. He sleep at UFC. He sleep at the NBA Finals. I saw him at Tootsie's the other night. He was asleep there. He be asleep everywhere you sent him.
Hold on. Hold on. You saw Trump sleep.
Trump. That's probably what it is. God just sent you a word. That's probably what it is. That was Trump. God. God just put the word drunk on your tongue. That was God.
Don't tell me
Pastor Street. That was Pastor Street. That was my Pastor Street right there. Trump been asleep for 2 weeks, bro.
You don't like Trump?
I thought he was something different. He was a breath of fresh air, man. But gas $5, man. I can't do this, man.
So,
man, family rich.
I would say that you. So you one of the people that they say effed around and found out. You one of them guys. So you actually went and voted for Trump.
No, I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Trump neither time. If you voted for Trump the second time, then listen, man. You can't talk your way out of this. If you voted for him the second time.
So you voted.
You can't talk your way out of this. Like ain't no.
What happened to you? You froze up. Streeter has frozen up, people. I don't know what happened to him. His Wi-Fi obviously is bad. We got to get him back in here. It's bad. I don't understand what's going on with Streeter, people, but his Wi-Fi is bad. I'm just saying.
They saw the man.
Hopefully we're getting.
Oh,
you're back? You're back?
I'm back, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, they saw the man try to overthrow the government, and they voted for him the second time. They saw the people storm the Capitol, and then you went in there and voted for him the second time. You can't talk your way out of that, Luke.
But you kept saying, did you vote for Trump?
No, I never voted for Trump.
Not the first time, not the second time?
I didn't vote for Trump the first time. By that time, I think we saw this wasn't you're fired, Trump. This wasn't Trump in the rap videos. I didn't vote for Trump either time. Hey, this wasn't the Trump that we thought was cool in the 80s.
They said you lying. Look at the stream.
He froze because he lying. Luke know me better than this. Luke...
No, I asked you 5 times. Did you vote for Trump? And
I was froze. I kept answering you. I was froze. I was answering you. Oh, okay. I was answering you. God froze. Just like God put drunk in your mouth, the bad God froze us. What the bad God name is?
Hey, let me just say this. What the devil?
Oh, that's what the bad God name is.
One of God.
You see the name down there and say Pastor Streeter? I'm just trying to get Debbie, man. Tell Debbie, man. Hey, Debbie, man, 786, hit me up, man.
Look at that candidate. Would you want
red dress? What red dress running from?
Where is your picture of Debbie? Put your picture of Debbie up against my picture. Would you want that guy to represent you? This person. I ain't gonna do that. Let's not do that.
But Debbie, your Debbie does Dallas picture.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Red dress.
I'm having fun on the campaign trail.
Are you?
Fun. Yeah. Look at it. Oh, wrong picture. I'm having fun out here. I can't lie. It's a beautiful thing, man. You get to go out and talk to people, talk about the issues, talk about what's coming, and enjoy everything. It's a beautiful thing, man.
I don't know, Luke, man.
My son had a great baseball weekend in the tournament. His first game back. He was player of the week.
For who? For Pace?
Player of the game in the tournament.
For Pace?
In Fort Pierce.
High school or in all
travel ball. Yeah, they're doing travel ball now. And they had some scouts looking at it. There was some scouts out there, Tulane and Weber and all those people. He's coming along. He's out there lifting them weights and hitting balls. He just got back from Dallas, and he had a session, and so he's doing his thing. I'm happy for him. Keep fighting. But you missed it. Oh, this is what I was. Hold on, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to bring up a picture.
Of what?
The picture? I was trying to bring up a picture. Since you normally be on point, but today you're not on point. So I have to do the work of getting the pictures. No, I don't want that. And posting the pictures on here.
What you got?
I got something for you. Chat, y'all ready, chat? The street ain't on.
What you got?
What the fuck?
What?
Why is that? You didn't know about that, huh? You didn't remember that. You didn't remember that picture. You didn't remember that picture.
Jay-Z and World Wide West. This man be on every scene, don't he, man?
I was trying to find a picture of West.
World Wide West be on every scene.
I was trying to find a picture of West at the
At where?
At the UM National Championship game. They're all over the place. But that's what it is, man. Hey, Streeter.
What does he do, man? Tell people what does he do?
He's the original Olivia Pope. But he runs the Knicks now.
The original Olivia Pope.
Yeah, he's the fixer. He makes shit happen. West makes everything happen. But hey man.
Can we get him on here?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Huh?
No, I don't think we can get him.
Why not?
He'll come on there for 5 minutes. Luke, what's up? I ain't know. He don't do interviews. That'll blow up the whole goddamn internet. This man is the guy who nobody can find.
Oh, so I've never seen him do a sit down with anybody. You're right about that.
He doesn't do it.
Huh?
He won't do it.
Yeah, I've never seen him do a sit down with anybody. But he came to Edison game. I saw him.
That's my guy. He's my friend. He's gonna support me.
That was my first time meeting him. And he remembered me when he saw me in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His daughter goes to the University of Miami.
Do she?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually remembered me when he saw me in Arizona.
Oh, that's dope.
And I had only met him one time.
That's great. Hey, man.
I
got to get off here. I got a run to make. I got some a couple more meetings to do, but we got to do this a little earlier because I have to go door to door. I thought it was gonna rain today, so I had my stuff on. I was ready to go knock on some doors and everything. In Lauderhill. Shouts out to Lauderhill. Lauderhill. Hey man, I'll be at the park tomorrow.
Huh?
I'll be at the park tomorrow.
What park you going to tomorrow, bro?
Oh, I got one for you. University of Miami football players is going to be Thursday. They're going to be at the park Thursday. They're going to be at Pompano Chief Park on Thursday. Football team. And I'm going out there, talk to the parents, same day. They'll be out there.
We gotta get
so you need to come on out there with the Footballville camera and get the players and people going crazy over Malachi Tony and all that and everything. I would love to see you. You need to come on out there with me.
Nah, man, we gotta get look at that, Luke. We gotta get it popping, man. Look at that.
Oh, you went into the archives. Oh.
Look at that, boy. Look at that with the legend, boy.
With the legend, you got to put that, hey, man, you got to, hey, come on, man. Hey, Streeter, you got to put that on Twitter and tell them haters to hate. You got to put that on Twitter. Hey, I'm with the architect of the Knicks, the man who made it happen. The man who made it happen.
I'm tweeting that right now. You ain't never lied. I'm tweeting that right now.
Oh, you got to do that. You got to put that on that street. Hey, Mario going to hate you for that. Oh, look at Street. Oh. Hey, everybody. Hey, look here, man. Come on. Hey, you looking good, Street. You got to be smiling, man. You with the go. You with the go.
With the big.
Yeah, you with. Listen, man. You are with Michael Jordan, the GOAT, Worldwide West, Street and Worldwide West creating a worldwide mess. I love it.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Let's get out
All
of
right,
here,
man. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Streeter, we gonna hang out. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to Streeter's platform. Check him out. Footballville. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He's on Twitch. He's on TikTok. Everywhere. Go, y'all follow him. Footballville. That's my main man, Streeter, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go, Rick Ross got something to say.
Man, we always had a connection with the community, still do. Football, to me, rules the town. You feel me on 87, 292, Blue Records. He showed me, he was an example of what the CEO was, an owner, a boss. Yeah, a shot caller. That's what he is, that's what he was. He made a lot of sacrifices for the culture. For the community, and he hasn't stopped.
I couldn't see the video, so maybe the video wasn't playing. It was playing, but again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for the show. I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday. I'll probably end up taping the show if it's not raining because I got to go door to door. I'll be in your community. And remember, if you live in Congressional District 20 and you want me to come bring you a yard sign, if you want me to come bring you a yard sign, feel free to hit me up on the website. Go to my website, www.Luther Campbell for Congress, and go get your yard sign. Sign up. I'll come bring it to you myself. Simple as that. Only for people on the Luke Show. Sign up. I'll bring it to you for myself. I'll bring it to you myself. Okay. Hey, make sure you go to the website if you want to do a campaign donation. www.LutherCampbellForCongress.com. I would love for you to do that. I'm fighting against a monster who has a lot of money. In order to win races, you need money to win races. So please go to my website and make a campaign donation, or you can join to be a volunteer. But until the next time, may the good news be yours. Peace.
The next great congressman from the state of Florida, and his name will be Luther Campbell. I'm civil rights attorney Ben Crump, often referred to as Black America's Attorney General. I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, went to high school at South Plantation High School. My dad still lives in Parkway. We want to make sure we have a strong advocate from our community who understands our culture to go fight for us in the United States Congress. So make sure you go vote for Uncle Luke Campbell for Congress on August 18th.